I ain't gonna lie, gang. If I have kids and I have a boy, I'm taking them through that canon event. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. It's always a canon event with guys' haircuts. They always gotta go through toddler through like little kid phase. Hit them with the number 0. That's when they shave all the hair off and leave it with a buzz cut. I had that for years, gang. I can't wait to do that to my son, bro. You don't pay for the cut, twin. You gonna get what I think looks best on you. And what I think look best on you is that number 0 on that barbershop menu. Every black man should know the usual guide of hairstyles. Look, it goes skin cut. That's when they got the straight bald skin cut, right? Then you either go two routes. Either you go to the box fade or you go to the mohawk. Me personally, I went from the mohawk to the box fade, right? You either go from the mohawk to the box fade, and after you grow out that fade, that's when you grow out that fade into like a little blowout type thing. And you either do multiple things like sponge it, get free forms, or dread skiing. I'm telling you, it always goes like that for guys with hairs. I'm telling you, it never not goes like that unless the parents are super chill and lets the baby have an afro at like 2 years old and then makes them get braids or something like that. But anyway, let's get into the story time. All right, fam. So peep, freshman year, right? Freshman year, this box fade era, JT, bro. Now, one thing y'all gotta know with my box fade back then, yo, my box fade was a mix between Steve Urkel and Prince of Bel Air, bro. Yo, hold on, gang. Like, yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. My joint was like a smooth, like, gang. My joint was really a box for real, bro. Yes, gang. When I tell you I had this joint right here, bro. Yo, when I tell you I had this, bro, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was probably like the number one worst decision I've ever made in my entire life. I swear. I swear that was the worst decision I've ever made, features wise about me, that I've made in my entire life, gang. Yo, you ever like see things that's like, yo, it's too clean that it looks bad? That's how my haircut was so clean and so sharp, it looked bad, gang. Like, yo, think of like a perfectly symmetrical box flat at the top of my head. Bro, and my head isn't a perfect circle. Bro, I have a oval head, gang. Yo, I cut these dreads off. My head going elongate. Bro, my head is gonna stretch if I cut these dreads off, gang. So it's like, yo, why did I really do that to myself? Bro, when I tell you my usual barber, right? My usual barber would go up to the top of my fade and just cut a little bit off the top so it could be like straight flat at the top. Bro, when I tell you, yo, freshman year, bro, I got baked hard, gang. I got people in my class flaming me about my haircut. I got kids balancing stuff on top of I genuinely almost faded a kid for trying to balance a piece of paper on top of my head because he tried to say how symmetrical my haircut was, gang. It's like, yo, what do you gain? What do you gain out of that? I would have did the same thing. Of course, I would have did the same thing. But like, what do you gain out of that, bro? So, peep, freshman year, right? This when I got the box fade. I'm going through my freshman year, taking my classes, blah, 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 right? So, boom, I look in the mirror one day and it's like, yo, I'm getting a little homeless, you feel me? Like I'm getting a little like you ever get that feeling where it's like you touch like the side of your head where it's supposed to be faded off and it's a little too bushy, and then you go into the mirror and you just look homeless? That's exactly what I was going through. So boom, right? I'm going into class, right? Doing my thing, you feel me? Next you know, my homegirl, she talking about some JT, when you gonna get a haircut? I'm like, word, that's how I'm looking right now. She's like, yes, you look homeless. I'm like, all right, bro, chill. So boom, right after that, I text my dad. I'm like, yo, when can you set me, a haircut with so and so? You feel me? So my dad texts me back. He's like, yo, your barber is out on vacation. I said, what? What? He's like, yeah, he's out on vacation. So it's either you, like, bro, and he's out for 2 weeks. I don't think I could go 2 weeks. Like, bro, it was bad, gang, because I was already, back then, I was due for a haircut every other week. You feel me? On a regular type of schedule. I already missed 2 weeks of no haircut. You telling me I gotta wait 2 more weeks for him to come back? Absolutely not. I can't. As much as I should have did that, I couldn't do that because that's how rough and banged up I was looking. So boom, right? He's like, you could either wait or we could try a new barber in the spot, right? It's the same. We go into the same establishment, just different barber. So boom, I said I look a little too homeless. Let me try a different barber. Long story short, this was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. Chat, never go. I got the soundboard today too. Hold on. Chat, never, ever, ever cheat on your barber game. Never cheat on your barber game. If you, there's only certain scenarios where you really have to cheat on your barber. Like, boom, one of them is if you got a really important event and your barber is either overbooked or not available. If you got something really important, like to attend a wedding, homecoming, this, that, and the third, and your barber's not available, that's when you go to another barber because that's understandable. You feel me? But this is just a regular day to me. I don't got nothing special planned, nothing going on, this, that, and the third. I don't got nothing going on, so I don't know why I did this. So I ended up saying, all right, I'll just go to another barber. So boom, right? Boom, right? The day comes where I need to get my hair cut, right? Try and get my hair cut. My dad parked the car. He had to go do something. My dad parked the car. He said, when you walk in, you go to the back and you gonna look for a dude with dreads. This, not the third. I'm like, I should already peep the red flag. The dude is in the back of the shop. He's in the back of the shop. That's one. Two, the place was packed and he had no customers. I'm talking about there's 5 people in the chair. There's 5 people in the lobby like area, in the like little chair lobby area. Mad people getting cuts. Nobody's in this chair. Strike two. Strike two. I come up to him. I'm like, yo, you so and so that I booked with? He's like, yeah, hop in the chair. So I'm like, all right, cool. I hop in the chair, right? He said, what we doing today? I said, all right, boom. So I just want this faded right here. I told him I want this faded right here. And I want me to get a little lineup. And this is back where I thought about growing my hair out, but I didn't pay for the haircut though, so I couldn't really grow the hair out. But I tried to be sly with it. I said, listen, listen, listen. Even though my dad pays for it, just act like you taking a little, like just take a little bit off the, like you don't. I'm not even gonna lie. I should have told him not even to touch it for real. And I think that's what I said. I'm like, yo, if you really can't, just don't even touch it for real. Like, no, I'm not. I'm being so serious, gang. I was tired of having a perfectly symmetrical haircut. As crazy as that sound, it was so good that it looked bad. My barber got me so right that it looked bad, gang. So I'm like, just please. Just do your best to barely touch the top. He said, all right, little man, I got you. He did not get me. Y'all, first 2 to 3 minutes in the cut, he turned them clippers on. He going straight to the dome. He going straight to the dome, bro. He turned the clippers on. I see just a big, bro. I see like a chunk of my hair this big just dribble down the top part of my head, down to my face, down to the cape that I would, down to that fake Louis Vuitton cape that I was wearing, bro. Gang, I almost wanted to just leave right there, but I had to take the cut, bro. I was trusting the process, low key. I was trusting the process because I don't know where that hair could have came from. It could have been built up from at the top. It could have came from the side. I wasn't really peeping for real. All I knew is that I felt clippers graze the top of my head, and 2 seconds after, a piece of my hair just dribbled down. So boom, right? I'm in a chair. I'm like, this ain't my regular barber. When he spin me around in that chair, I'ma check that mirror. I'ma look in that mirror when he spin me around and I get a glimpse of that mirror. So boom, he spin me around in the chair and I'm trying to peep in the mirror, but he's spinning me so fast, I can't really peep it. He's spinning me. I'm like, okay. Whoa, what's that? I can't really see. So I don't know if I'm going crazy or he's playing in my head. So now I either have two options. One, tell him, yo, let me see a mirror real quick. Or two, trust the process. I'm trying to trust the process, you feel me? Yeah. Yeah. This was strike three for me, bro. When he's done shaping me up, when he's done shaping me up, he takes an extra 10. The haircut was supposed to be done right there. He takes an extra 10 minutes going back to the top of my head. He takes an extra 10 minutes going back to the top of my head. You've already been to this checkpoint. Why are we going back to it? That's strike three, gang. And you wanna know what you wanna know what else happened? Another clump of my hair fell. Another chunk this big of my hair again dribbled down. Bro, I wanted to cry right then and there, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to cry, bro. Yo, when he does the little spray thing, you know, the little air spray pocket thing, as soon as he does that, he rips the cape off. I'm like, yo, let me get a mirror. Let me get a mirror. Instantly, I just say, yo, let me get a mirror. On some like, just, yo, let me just see a mirror real quick. He hands me the mirror, bro. Yo. Gang. My hair, bro, my box went to a circle box. My box usually had corners to it. My corners were sharp. I'm not gonna hold you. My corners were sharp. Bro, my corners were sharp. My corners went from a 90-degree angle to circular, if that makes sense. The corners were not sharp no more. They were, you feel me? They were smoothed out. They were circled out. I'm trying my best not to shed a tear looking at this mirror, gang. And I kid you not, when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I could have sworn I saw my hairline do barrel rolls. I could have sworn I saw my hairline. You feel me? I could have swore I saw my hairline just... Gang, my hairline, bro. I don't know if it was because I was so wrapped up in how bad the cut was, but I could have sworn my hairline was not, you feel me, going like these. No, my hairline was, it was looking like a slope from a rise over run game. I can't even get the words out, bro. My hair was looking like a slope from a rise over run math problem, bro. My hairline was looking like a stock market chart, gang. Gang, I get back into my dad's car. He was like, was he cool? I lied. I just said he was cool, bro. I didn't want, like, bro, I just had to take it, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Second I got home, this how I knew, I ain't gonna lie, this how I knew my barber messed me up. I came home, my mom said my haircut looked good. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, if your mom says your haircut look good, that's a bad sign, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That's a bad sign. Your haircut never supposed to be looking good for your parents, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Your hair should never look good to your mom. I'm gonna keep it so a beam, bro. If your mom comes to you after you get a haircut and you say, oh my God, this looks so good, ah, da, da, da. Yeah, your barber messed you up, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Your barber messed you up. That haircut is not it, gang. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. So after I heard those words of, yo, JT, your haircut looks good, I instantly go to the bathroom. I swear to you, I instantly go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, close the door, lock it. I'm over here getting the Black Lives Matter bro, I'm laying this out like it's artillery, gang. Yo, I'm laying out the essentials like it's artillery. Miss Water spray bottle, Black Lives Matter pick, can tube bottle, a fresh new can tube bottle. I got shampoo on the side. I'm looking in the mirror. Now I really get to see what he did to me. This role really got me hot. Now I really get to see what he did to me. Gang, bro, I'm looking in the mirror, bro. I'm like, yo, this is not recoverable, gang. I'm looking at, bro, I'm spraying mist water, rubbing it in. Then I hit it with the can too, rubbing it in. Now my hair got full volume. So now when I get to the pick, I can really see all my growth and you know what I'm really working with. Gang, I run through the pick. My hair does not move. My hair does not move. I run the pick straight through my hair. No naps, no nothing. My hair does not pick out. That is the farthest my hair goes. I know for a fact my hair was not supposed to be that short. Gang, I knew for a fact my hair was not supposed to be that short. My hair always, bro, when I used to have like puffy hair, like afros and like fit, my hair would never be that short, gang. I never had it that short. So now when I'm picking it out, every pick, every pick is minus 1 HP. Gang, I'm picking the front, I'm picking the side, I'm going back left and right, I'm picking the back, bro, I'm overly picking the top to make sure, like, if I still got volume. He took all my volume away, bro. He took all my volume away. Mind you, it's Sunday. I have school tomorrow. That didn't even hit me at first. It's Sunday, bro. I have school tomorrow. What am I going to do when I get to school? I'm calling my homies. I swear, I'm calling my homies. I'm like, yo, bro, be 100% with me. Does my haircut look straight? Gang, I went 0 for 5. I called up 5 people. All 5 of them said, yo, don't ever go back to him, gang. I kid you not. So look, as I'm on the phone with them, I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? They're like, yo, what are you gonna do? We have school tomorrow. Right then and there, I locked in. Right then and there, that's when all the cosmos in my little walnut brain aligned together to really shake something up so people cannot see my haircut. Yo, bro, when I tell you this door right here, right? Yo, this door swings open. I go straight to my drawer right over there. Yo, I pull out a whole beanie, go straight back to the bathroom. I put the beanie on. Oh yeah, we're straight. We're straight. We're straight. The cut was so little. That's what made me even more mad too. The cut was so little that the beanie was such a perfect fit on my dome, bro. Usually with my hair, it's like a little struggle to put on the beanie. Nah, bro, this beanie went right on, gang. This beanie went right on my head. No struggle, no matted, no tucking, no nothing. I'm like, yo, this man really messed up my hair. He really played in my head. I try to shampoo my hair right after. It's the same result. So now I'm laying down in my bed like, yo, I really gotta go to school tomorrow. And this is an era where you will really get fried. Yo, you will really get fried for no reason. Buddy, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, gang, let me tell you something. You can have such a minor inconvenience in the school that I went to. It doesn't matter what bro, if you get someone to that point, and it's not hard to, they are going to fry you. And sometimes you don't even have to do anything. Sometimes they just do it for the love of the game. And I know a few people like that. I know a few people who will really like get to baking for the love of the game, and it'll really like, yo, bro. So now I go to sleep, right? I sleep on it, right? I wake up for school. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to go to school, bro. You feel me? I'm doing the regular. I'm not trying to go to school. I'm waking up late. I'm barely getting dressed. Yo, I'm getting dressed, right? I go into the bathroom, you know, brush my teeth, wash my face, all the essentials, you feel me? Good hygiene. You know, you gotta have good hygiene. I go to the bathroom, do my, you know, hygiene essentials. Gang, I look into the mirror, it all it all hits me, gang. You know how my anime watchers, you know how when Light Yagami got rid of the Death Note and when he got rid of the Death Note and he was in that helicopter with L and he touched that Death Note and all the memories started flooding back. That's exactly on God. That's how I felt. On God, that's how I felt, gang. Soon as I saw the cut in the mirror, it started flooding. Gang, it started hitting me all at once. It started hitting me all at once, gang. Yo, I went straight to the room, threw the beanie on. I ain't even. This is low key my mistake. I didn't even pick it out. Like I didn't touch it. I didn't pick it out. I didn't put no Cantu in it. Not even. I don't even think water touched it that day. Cause even though I showered, I don't even think water touched like my hair for real that day. So boom, right? I throw the beanie on. Hop in my mom's car. We drive to school. Right? I get dropped off at school. Right? I'm thinking, Lord, please don't let nobody see this haircut. Please don't let nobody see this haircut. You let nobody see this haircut, I will genuinely never do anything wrong again, bro. Y'all, I'm walking to the school, right? I get to the front gate. Yo, I get to the front gate. I'm already seeing the type of people that I'm already seeing the people I know who's starting to big. Yo, it's already 7 in the morning. They already going at it, bro. You know them times, bro. You know times in school where it's 7 in the morning and you just see a bunch of people wilding and it's like, yo, it's 7 in the morning, bro. That's exactly how. And I was really on that type of timing because I had a bad cut too. Yo, I get. Gang, I get to the gate, right? I start hearing the saxophones, bro. I start hearing them saxophones, gang. Every inch I'm walking to the gate, I'm getting slower and slower with every step. I'm like, yo, please don't snatch this beanie off. Please don't snatch this beanie off. Yo, I wasn't worried about anything else. Yo, hold on. Yo, bro, I was not worried about anything else going on in the world at the time besides what I had hiding underneath my beanie on the top of my head, yo. Gang. I walk through the gate. I hear, yo, John. I turn around. It's the guys, right? It's one homeboy. I don't really talk to him no more. It's one homeboy that I used to talk to in the mornings. I used to hang around in the mornings. And it's 2 of the other homeboys that's homeboys with him, and we became cool too. So we the 4 muchachos, you feel me? We the 4 and me, we squatting up. So every morning we would squat up and go to a certain place. I hear, yo, John. Turn around, I'm seeing me amigos, right? I'm like, yo, this can either go 2 ways, right? This can either go 2 ways. 1, they chill. 2, they on BS. What you think they was on? BS. They was on BS, gang. Yo, I go turn around. I'm like, yo, what's good? Da 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 da. Mind you, it's nowhere near winter, gang. I look crazy with the beanie on. It's nowhere near winter. So I'm like, yo, what's good? What's good? Oh, he's like, yo, what's good? What's good? I'm like, yo, so what's up? He's like, yo, not much. We about to go get breakfast. So we go get breakfast. You feel me? We go to the cafeteria. Right. Yo. I kid you not. Yo, gang. I go to the cafeteria, right? There's this one AP. Yo, gang, I swear to you not, I can call up anyone right now. This AP was always on timing, bro. There's this one AP where you walk into the lunchroom. Yo, he always enforced that no hoodies, no hats, no beanies, no head covering rule inside, gang. And it's nowhere near winter. So he definitely gonna tell me to take that beanie off. Gang, I walk up in there, right? I walk up in there. Second I walk up in there. Oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Nope. Take it off. I'm like, come on. I'm like, yo. I tell him, yo, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. He comes here, right? I turn the AP to the side, right? I said, come here, come here. No, no, no. Like away from my homeboy. I tell him, no, away from my homeboys. My homeboys are side-eyeing me now because they're like, yo, what is he trying to do? I'm like, no, come away from my homeboys. So now I'm in the corner talking to him. Mind you, I'm thinking he can resonate with me because he's bald. He's bald, so I'm thinking he can resonate with me. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I went to this barber the other day and he messed me up. Can you please let me keep it on? Can you please let me keep? I told him, yo, can you? I was so, and he knows me too. He knows me. He knows me. So I'm like, can I please keep it on? He said, it can't be worse than mine. Gang, I showed him a little peek. He said, just don't let me see you again. He said, just don't let me see you again. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. He said, just don't let me see you again. After that, I said, yes, sir. I walked back. He said, what was that about? He was like, nah, I just had to talk to him about something from last time when we saw each other. He's like, oh, word? What? He's like, nah, it's a little bit personal. I was like, boom. I was like, I played it off. Right? Day goes by, right? Nobody else is really talking about my beanie for real. Besides, like, one teacher. One teacher was like, yo, JT, why do you have a beanie on in this weather? I was like, it's comfortable. Mind you, I had bad fits on. I had a, gang, I ain't have on a hoodie. This was bad fits. I had on jeans, black jeans, a random black tee, black forces, and then just a beanie. That was super bad. Like, it's calm fits, but looking back at it, that was bad fits, gang. That was terrible fits. Cause it's like I'm dressed in something for the winter, but I also am dressed for something for heat. You feel me? So I low key look a little crazy. It's not that crazy, but I low key look a little crazy. So boom, nobody's really talking about it till we get to lunchtime. Now, for my ones who know how lunch really get at that table, you know nothing is held back at that table. Them little roast sessions, them little nah, gang. If they have dirt on you, they gonna say it. You said you got caught cracking in the bathroom, we gonna bring it up. You said you got burnt by who? Yeah, we gonna bring it up. You said you like who? Let's go talk to her. We was on straight BS during lunch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every single day. Every day. So it's like, and it's even worse for me, because I'm low key a main, like, what is that? I'm low key like a main denominator in that too. Like, it's not like it's not like I'm lukewarm with it. No, I'm actively participating. I'm top 5 at the lunch table. I'm top 5 cracking jokes at the lunch table, gang. So it's like people are already gonna get on me at the lunch table. I'm trying my hardest not to laugh too hard, gang. I'm trying to sit down, eat my stromboli, watch my TikTok, and keep my head down. No pun intended. Like, I'm actually trying to keep my head down. So then, boom. I finished my stromboli, right? This is where I messed up at. I don't know why I still don't know why I did this. So where I messed up at, right? I finished my stromboli. I get off my phone. I start talking to the boys, you feel me? They get the cracking jokes. I'm laughing at some of them, right? Yo. One of them pulled the, oh, you laughing? Oh, you laughing? That's how you know you about it. It's either, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Once they pull the, oh, you laughing, you got it, bro. You gotta defend yourself, gang. It's like, it's either you defend yourself or they start baking you, bro. Because once they say, oh, you laughing, that means they've been waiting for you to do something. That means they got dirt on you, gang. So one of my homeboys, and he's known for wilding too, bro. I said, yo, just chill. I'm not even on that today, bro. It was funny. Come on. You do got a little, you feel me, chocolate chip forehead. You do got a little, Mega Mind forehead. And it's funny, gang. Come on. He wasn't having it, gang. He wasn't having it. He said, nah, I know you not talking. Ah da 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 da. And ah da 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 da. And nah, take off the beanie though. Let's see what's underneath the beanie. It's not the four muchachos at the table no more. Gang, there's like 10 people at that table that we all know. He said, take off the beanie. I said, what? Take off the beanie. Stop sign. What stop sign? What stop sign? He said, take off the beanie. I said, bro, let's use our brain. If I take off the beanie, like, yo, I was trying to be smart with it. I said, yo, let's use our brain. You trying to get free points. If I take off this beanie, it's going to be matted down and I'm going to look crazy. Come on, gang. I'm going to look crazy. I'm not taking off the beanie. He said, oh, all right. So, boom, right? Ooh. This is what I should have started watching him, bro. Once he said that, oh, all right. Once he said that, I'm like, this is when I should have started watching him, bro. Gang. Peep. After lunch, well, not after lunch, but like, after we get done eating, we usually like to stand up and walk around and like dap up people, make our rounds and like dap up people we know at lunch, hang out in a courtyard or such and such, blah, blah, blah. We chose to be in the cafeteria this time. So we walking around the cafeteria, we making our rounds, dapping up bros, talking to, homegirls, homeboys, blah, 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 right? So we in the cafeteria and we're like towards the back, but it's also the entrance. That sounds stupid, but let me explain. When you walk in, it's like a cafeteria is obviously enormous. When you walk in, go to your right, there's like a back little corner area that people be chilling at, but at the same time, it's right next to the exit/entrance. So it's like the back, but the front, if that really makes sense. It's like towards like the far side, like, you feel me? Towards like the far side. So we go back there, and it's mad people back there that we know, right? Mad people. It's mad people that we know of, mad people we know, mad people we don't know, right? So we're back there. We're chilling. Right? We're chilling. Me and the four brochachos, right? And that one dude who was trying to find me. We over there, right? We chilling. Again, the beanie gets brought back up. Yo, JT, why you get on that beanie? You know it's hot outside. You're sweating. I'm actually sweating too. Like, I'm literally, you could see, if I lift my hands up like this, you could see the pit stains in my, you feel me? And I have on a black shirt, and you could still see the pit stains. It's like, yo, you're really sweating. Why you got the beanie on? Now I'm sweating even more because they're talking about the beanie again. Fam, I should have knew this was the 48, bro. Let me tell y'all this, bro. I should have knew this was the 48. Gang. My homeboy said, yo, JT, let me talk to you over here real quick. I want to talk to you about so-and-so. I'm thinking he my man, so he really gonna talk to me about something for real. He pulls me to the side. Yo, at the corner of my eye, I see the other dude duck off. He duck off. Mom, he snatched the beanie off. He snatched the beanie off, bro. I said no. It's over. I gotta change schools. I gotta move countries and change schools, bro. Change my name while I'm at it too, bro. Change my name to Eugene Guinnessburg or something like that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. He snatches my beanie off, gang. All you hear is nah, like that. All you hear is nah. Everyone laughing. Yo, thankfully, I'm over here trying to hawk him down for that. Yo, I was dead about to off him for the beanie, bro. That's how serious. Like, yo, I was dead about it. Yo, I could really off you right now, cause it's And it's like, yo, you snatched the beat, like, yo, and it's bad. It's so bad, bro. It's like my hair is matted down. It's faded over here, so I look bald a bit. My hairline doing barrel roll. Like, bro, you snatched the beanie off. They said, nah. And of course, it was in front of the Doms, bro. Of course, it was in front of the ladies. And it was in front of this one joint that I was trying to mess with. Gang, he snatched that beanie off. Once I saw her face. She was like, you know when girls do that, bro. She was Latina, so you know when the Latina Jones be like, oh, dude, like, bro, it was over. It was over. I had to up blick, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I had to kill him. It's like, yo, I really looked at him like, yo, I gotta face you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta face you. I snatched my beanie back. Yo, give me my beanie back, bro. I put my beanie back on. Thank God. Thank God I snatched that beanie back before they could get the cams out, bro. If they would have got the cams out, it's like, oh yeah, we're fighting, gang. But no one got the cams out, so like, no video, no proof. Ooh, you feel me? No video, no proof. Besides the 20 other people and the other people near that area who was watching. I ain't gonna lie, a smooth classroom sized worth of people saw what was going on. Some other people thought it was a fight. I ain't gonna lie, other people thought it was a fight. But smooth 30 heads knew what was going on and saw what was going on. He snatched it, bro. It was like when a man snatch a girl wig, gang. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like when a man snatches baby mama wig, bro. He snatched my beanie off, held it in the air. Bro, I have the same beanie. Hold on. Y'all. This right here. This exact beanie right here. He snatches it off. He's like, yeah. I'm like, bro. You were supposed to be homeboys. What are you doing, bro? What do you do? He's over here while he talking about some yeah. I'm like, bro. What do you gain out of doing this? In front of the girls, though. There were some bad, bro. There were some bad Jones in that lunch too, bro. And it's like you doing this in front of. It's like, yo, I really cannot stand people sometimes, bro. Especially my homies. I can't stand my homies, bro. It's just like there's some days where I just wake up and it's like, yo, I hate you, bro. Like, gang, I hate you, bro. I low-key hate you. Cause why are you doing this? Genuinely, yo. As soon as I get the beanie back, I turn, bro. Mad people laughing. Yo, the same. I kid you not. The same AP that I talked to beforehand when I first came into the school, who said, "Don't let me catch you again." He came back over there. He said, "Nah, gang, it really is." Yo. He's bald too, by the way. Like, I just want y'all to really peep that. He's bald saying this to me, gang. If Mr. Clean was black, it would be him. That's how bald he was. If Mr. Clean was black, that's exactly who he would look like. I'm not even trolling. I swear. Gang, he talking about oh my God, it's bad. I ain't gonna lie, you might have to look like me. You might have to go to the cut I got, youngin'. I said, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. Let me go back to my class though, cause lunch is over. You're wildin' though, but let me go back to my class. I went back to my class. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, one thing I hate is when people know you're mad and they know why you're mad and you walk in and you don't want to talk to nobody and they come up to you trying to rage bait. Yo, John, bro, what happened to that look? Yo, John, what happened to that look? and take the beanie off again. They trying to snatch my beanie again. I said, yo, word, if you snatch my beanie one more time, I'm deck one of y'all. I said, I'm not gonna lie, if you snatch my beanie, I'm a deck one of y'all. I don't care what the consequences are. I will deck one of y'all. They said, all right, we gonna chill out. We gonna chill out. One homeboy, yo, we gonna call him Sean, bro. I never liked Sean. I ain't gonna lie. I never liked Sean. And for the ones who and for the ones who really know me, like the ones who attended my high school and watched this, based off the name I just said, y'all should know who I'm talking about. For the ones who don't, for the ones who just like, you just watch me, you don't know me. I don't expect y'all. But for the ones who are my friends and watch my content, you should know who I'm talking about. Yo, Sean comes up to me. I never liked Sean. He's overly dragging it. Mind you, he got earthworms growing on top, bro. He got the starter, bro. Dare I say my starter locks look better than his, bro. Gang, he got the earthworm joints coming out. Nah, John, your barber really messed up your haircut. I said, bro, you talk to me one more time, I just might shoot you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I just might blame you, bro. I said, turn around, do a 180, and just keep walking that way. Respectfully. Do a 180 and just walk that way. Real quick, just real quick. Don't even turn around to see where I go after you go. No. Just turn around, walk that way. Please. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to rage baiting, there's only like 5 people in this world who could really truly rage bait me for real. And he was one of them. I've never been so bro. I've never been so hot in my life. Gang, I'm looking at the GC. I'm seeing people frying me in the GC, bro. They talking about some, John, what happened at lunch? Why are you asking me? You was there. Hell, I hate that, bro. You was there. I saw you. I saw you. Get out of my phone. Get out of my phone before I start doxing, yo. Not gonna lie. Yo, damn. It got so bad. I need to go lie. It got so bad to the point where I hopped in the car with my mom. I said, Mom, please let me grow my hair out. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I said, please let me grow my hair out. That millisecond right there, that then and there, I literally said to Mom, I said, Mom, I'm not trying to let me grow my hair out. She said, okay. She said, okay. I said, cool. And from that day on, the top was never touched ever again. The top was, yo, gang. When I tell you, I never went to any other barber after that. I've always said, bro, if I have to wait, I'll wait. Like, that's how much PTSD I got now. Like, if I have to wait, I will wait. Like, I'm not even trolling. I'll wait. You out in Dubai, you won't get back till a month. I'll wait a month. In that month, I'll probably learn how to cut my own hair. That's what I've been starting to do now, bro. Your barber be trying y'all $30 for just a lineup and a fade. Go on Amazon, pay $12 for some clippers and learn, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Worst that can happen. Worst that can happen is your hairline go from here to here. That's the worst that can happen. Then you gotta go bald. Worst that can happen. I'm saying that like that's not bad. I'm saying that like that's not bad. That's horrible. That's terrible, gang. Going bald at like 15 is crazy. But still, gang, I ain't gonna lie. After that, I never cheat on my barber ever again. Ever again. Never again did I cheat on my barber. And never again did I let him cut off the top. Even my actual barber. I told my actual barber, yo, even though you trying to shape it, this and the third, do not touch it. He didn't touch it. He actually listened. I told him, I said, just don't touch it. Only thing I want you to touch is the fade and the lineup. All I want you to touch. Just touch the sides. Give me a lineup. Fade it back in a bit. That's it. Right? Yo, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. And it's like I think I have a picture, but I don't know. Uh, and it's like I think I have a picture, but I don't know if I have a picture though. Cause it's like I did, I low key did keep the pic, cause I did take a picture of it. I'm like, bro, you messed me up so bad. I gotta document this now, bro. That's how bad. That's how bad. Like you messed me up so bad. I am physically required to document this now in my photos. But I think I deleted it though, low key. Yeah, I low key deleted it. I ain't even go lie. Yo, bro. I don't even want to show this picture of my fade, bro. Cause it's like, gang, I really had. Hold on. I'll show y'all a bit. Crop the face out. Just get the haircut. Crop the face out. Get the haircut. Y'all not see it, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie. If I ever blow up and these photos start servicing, cause I already know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm already knowing if I blow up, someone's going to find something of me, bro. It's like, yeah, this is why, like, yo, look at it. That's what I was rocking, bro. That's low key without like, gang. I was rocking that. The back, the back went straight up. It was a literal box fade. The back went straight up. Yo, bro, and I was already tired of that haircut anyway, so it's like, bro, just let me grow my hair out and actually lock in with my life, bro, because I look terrible, bro. I look like Steve. Like every time, if I put these glasses on, oh my God, if I put these type of glasses on back then, everyone would say, yo, Steve Urkel, what's up, gang? Yo, get out my face before I really blame you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Get out my face before I start to cry. Don't ever do that to me, bro. Don't ever do that to me. But yeah, gang. First and last time cheating on my barber. I will never do that ever again. Never, ever, ever.